Hey guys, today I'm going to be making a bow review video for the new SiCai black and white ebony bow by AF Archery. Just a little bit of background info. I'm a self-taught casual archer who's been doing archery for roughly about 3 months, and as you can probably tell from some of the footages that my form absolutely suck. So I welcome anyone to provide any kind of advice or even criticism, on how I could potentially improve my form moving forward. So I got into archery through shooting horse bows, like these Eastern style horse bows with those pretty curves. Now I've tried shooting different types of bows as well in the past couple of months, including compound bows and Olympic style recurve bows, but I have to say that horse bows are definitely by far my favorite. And I think this will be a good opportunity for me to upgrade my gear into something other than budget bows. Now, nothing against budget bows, by the way, because this is how I started, right? Shooting these budget bows that I bought from AliExpress and Amazon. I think they're still great for beginners, don't get me wrong, but I thought I just want to get something that's a little bit more fancy, maybe something of higher quality. So I decided to get myself a laminated bow. After doing some research, I've decided to go with AF Archery, one of, if not the best bow manufacturers out there. They have great customer service, very good quality products, good reviews, amazing craftsmanship, and most importantly, I like how they're constantly trying to improve their products and make adjustments with the reviews and feedbacks that they get from their customers. For my first laminated bow, I definitely wanted to get something that's special, something that shoots well with a very classic look and preferably medium in size. So I decided to pick up this bad boy right here. And just so you guys know, this is a limited edition bow, part of their SiCai collection. This bow is currently priced at $439 with free shipping to the US. I'm not sure about other countries, so you guys might want to double check, but I assume it'll be free shipping worldwide. For the specs of the bow, I'm just going to post it on the screen so I don't have to go through each and every one of them. And I'm also going to be including a link in the description below, so you guys can check it out later on if you guys like. Now, the name SiCai, by the way, it's actually pronounced SiCai. Most people call it SiCai bow. SiCai in Chinese means four material, which is exactly, what this bow is made out of. So the four materials include bear paw glass fiber, black and white ebony, bamboo, and it has a carbon core. You can see the carbon layers very clearly on the bow, and this combination of materials makes the bow very strong and increases limb stability without adding extra weight. This also offers better accuracy and prevents limbs from twisting. So a very, very strong bow, and it's also really light. I would say it's definitely lighter than 1 pound. So a very, very, very light bow, which I really like because it's so easily to be carried around. So it has a brace height of around 6.5 inches. Overall, very stable. So I got the 45-pound bow. Now the poundage, the draw weight is measured at 28 inches draw length. My usual draw length is around 30 inches. The max draw length is marketed at 34 inches. However, I don't recommend you going all the way to 34 inches. I've noticed that, once you pass 33 inches, it starts to get a little bit unstable and shaky, and I don't know, everything just feels wrong. So let's just try to be safe, okay? Normally I draw to like I said, 30 inches. For the sake of the review video, I tried drawing it slightly longer and it was good. It was way more powerful, that 1 extra inch made a huge difference. So just a quick disclaimer, guys, I am a casual archer, and these bow videos that I make, I mainly focus on the craftsmanship and the aesthetics, something that you can't really see from the website, something that I like to go in depth and try to show you guys through my footages. If you're looking for something that's more technical, with chronograph data, you might want to check out other videos. This might not be the best video for you. So aesthetically, this thing is just stunning, all right? It's a classic looking piece of art with very natural wood grain texture appearance, and has a very glossy finish, so it feels almost like a very expensive piece of music instrument. Very well defined layers, very well laminated, no flaws, and when I run my fingers through the whole bow, I couldn't notice any scratches. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, okay? So I want to make sure that something that I spent a couple $100s on has to be perfect. No scratches, no flaws. So very, very good craftsmanship. So the bowstring, it's decent. There's not much I can complain about. Maybe not the best in the industry, but what do you expect? You can always upgrade your bowstrings in the future. Now the sears are pretty slender, and the sear angles are actually more aggressive than I expected, which is great. You know, I love it because it really exaggerates the the waviness of the bow. Okay, I love the curves on these traditional bows, so yeah, I like that. And the grooves are very nicely carved into the sears, so the bowstring is positioned really nicely when you string the bow. Now next we'll talk about the handle. AF Archery handles, as most of you guys would know, they're known to be slightly like smaller and, you know, like skinnier. So for those of you with like massive grips, this might be an issue. Wasn't an issue for me. And if anything, you know, like that extra little bit of room just allows you to hold a couple extra arrows so you can do those like speed reloads. All right, something that I've never tried, but for the sake of this video, I attempted it and it was absolutely rubbish, as you guys can see. And just like any traditional style horse bows or any recurve bows that does not have an arrow shelf, you can shoot arrows from both sides, you know, left or right, so you can go Mediterranean style or Asiatic style.
Manchu style.
Huh? Let's get into the performance of the bow. I did actually notice there was a little bit of vibration, and it was somewhat noticeable when I was shooting lighter arrows. I feel like anything like under, like, you know, my younger brother's arrows, anything under like 300 grains, you're gonna start to experience that little bit of vibration, even like minor hand shock. So if vibration is something that bothers you, then avoid shooting light arrows. So the draw experience is pretty good. Let's take this opportunity to check the actual draw weight. So I ordered this bow at 45 pounds. And whoa, yeah, that went way past 45, sitting at 51 pounds. I might have drawn that back a little bit too much, but oh well. So I guess it's always nice, right? You know, when you receive the actual bow and the actual draw weight is higher than what they market it to be. Let's do that one more time and see what happens when I draw this back like, you know, more than 32 inches. Okay, and then another inch, whoa! Yeah, 52, close to 53. Overall, the bow shoots really smooth and also very, very fast. Now, I don't have those like fancy speed tester gadgets to measure all those, like, you know, chronographic data. But look, as a beginner, if I can tell that this bow is shooting way faster than all my other fiberglass bows of the same draw weight, I'm sure some of these seasoned archers out there, like, it will be even more noticeable. Now, to conclude the video, I highly recommend this bow, the SiCai black and white ebony bow, a limited edition of the SiCai bow collection by AF Archery. Some quick pros and cons. Well, I mean, it's obviously very aesthetically appealing, it shoots really well, and just the flawless craftsmanship. I'm just so impressed by that. Cons. Well, I guess if you're looking for something that is like more flashy, something with more like artistic details and designs, like, you know, some of those Turkish bows out there, then yeah, this might not be for you because it's a very simple design, and which is what I like. You know, I wanted something that was really clean and just has that, like, you know, really natural classic look to it. So, you know, this is really just personal preference. So the only other con that I can think of for this bow would be the price. Now, is this the most budget-friendly bow out there? Probably not, but it's also not going to break the bank. For my first laminated bow, I definitely wanted something special, something that has really good quality, and something that's going to last me a very long time. I honestly wouldn't mind paying just that little extra premium, you know, for a bow which I would really enjoy even just looking at every day. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope some of you enjoyed and maybe even found this video somewhat useful. This is the link to the product page of the bow that I just received. I'm also going to include the link in the video description. Thank you and see you next time.